Well, finding a place to rent in Colorado is an expensive proposition, especially along the Front Range. Part of the problem might be paying those application fees. Political specialist Sean Boyd is live. And Sean, there is a bill at the state capitol that would make those fees more transparent. This would affect a lot of people.
Yeah, Dominic, about 40% of Coloradans are renters, including most of this Capitol Hill neighborhood. And with apartment vacancy rates between 4 and 6%, many of those renters can spend hundreds of dollars on application fees before they even secure a place. This bill is aimed at landlords who use those fees to make money off people desperate for a place to live.
At the first apartment I looked at, their application fee was $45.
Janae Donaldson has seen the worst of landlords.
I spoke to the landlord only once. They never got back to me, not even to say whether or not I have gotten the apartment.
For 4 years, she searched for an apartment, spending more than $400, she says, in application fees alone.
This was dipping into a lot of my ability to buy groceries.
Representatives Dominique Jackson and Chris Kennedy say it's time renters had some rights.
Right now in Colorado, landlords can legally charge whatever they want.
They're carrying a bill that would limit application fees to the actual cost of screening a prospective tenant.
We talked about whether we wanted to set a specific dollar amount. We decided we did not, that it was okay for the landlords to figure out what those costs were.
As long as they provide an itemized receipt, landlords would also have to explain up front the criteria they use in approving an application, and if it's denied, why.
Simply add some fairness and transparency to the process.
Donaldson says she's been honest with landlords about a previous eviction. All she asked for, she says, is the same in return.
Most of the places that I applied for and gave money to never called me back or gave me the time of day.
There are bad actors, and it's those bad actors that we want them to stop.
Donaldson says one landlord charged her an application fee of $75 per apartment. If this bill passes, landlords would and who don't follow those rules would have to pay back double the application fees. The Colorado Apartment Association did oppose a similar bill last year and it died. It's working on amendments to this year's version, which did pass out of committee today with Democratic support only and is headed to the House floor. Live in Denver, Sean Boyd covering Colorado First.
Thank you, Sean.